Welcome to the Albion TV War Report, your source of live battle coverage featuring the top guilds and alliances of Albion Online. Today is Saturday, the 9th of August, 2025. I am your host, the Chosen One, and I'm joined today by Robinhoodrsao on the play-by-play and Bogle behind the scenes on the camera. We are currently spectating Albion Asia at the 14 UTC time slot on a 15-minute delay. If you guys have reports of live action in the real world, please contact us through Discord. It is the most efficient way to get a hold of us in game. All right, Robin. So we're hanging out with Super Wob right now. We've actually hung out with him a couple of times in the last few days. We expect a little bit of action here with the Kung Fu Pandas and KFPD.
Yeah, they have been launched on here by order of Ares of the PKO Alliance. But I just checked if Cannon's online. Cannon is not online. So that is unfortunate. And we only have 2 territory launches today. This one here in High Tree Cliffs, and then another one up in Everwinter Passage. So I'm going to go jump into in free roam to see if anything's occurring over here. We have a defense force here with a 33 disarray diva, but no sign of the attackers as of yet.
Well, Robin, yesterday we had a lot of good action around here at this time. It was a good show. I hope we get a little bit more today. Maybe something will come of something. It did spawn lots of action yesterday. We were hoping that it would be the beginning of a war as we started to see Jin and Three-Way actually start to push into Fu territory and make some things happen there.
Yeah, I did hear. We had that territory launch for Sunfang Dawn yesterday. Unfortunately, no territory launches for today. So yeah, a one CTA wonder maybe. I don't know. But again, it could be the start of something as we progress through to the end of the season. Maybe something is getting prepared for season 29. We just don't know yet. But Three-Way and Jin working together would be quite a large force. And like we said, there's a lot of other groups out there that are not happy with the current situation here in the Outlands and want change. It's down to them to actually make the change.
Yeah, it's going to take a mighty effort from players to change the minds of players, unfortunately. There's only so much the devs can do. At some point, it's really up to the players to play the game in front of them. I mean, if you give a bunch of people like a soccer ball and they decide to, sit on it, there's not a lot of game to be had. You can't tell them to change the rules if they're just going to sit on the ball. And that's what they're doing, Robin. They're sitting on the ball.
Yeah, someone's got to make that tackle. So we shall see. I am watching Laughing Boulevard and Cutthroat, who are underneath the same alliance tag now up in the north. GO8 Alliance. That was the other territory defense that was ongoing. It looks like it is going to be a potential no-show here from the attackers. And maybe GO8 are going to be looking to go maybe launch or raid another zone. Scuttlesink Marsh is the home zone, it seems like, for the alliance that launched onto Everwinter Passage. And I'm guessing that is where GO8 Alliance are heading to right now. A little bit of a glow. Has 2,134 raw energy in it, which isn't too bad considering this is a quality 3 zone tucked away up in the north.
Well, I'm going to keep bouncing around, Robin, and hopefully one of these guys who's out, because we do see like several forces out with some sizable groups, something in the mid 20s to 30s here. Hopefully we get some action out of it. He won't load for you? Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
God bless that German infrastructure again. We shall see. But yeah, it's obviously Saturday today as well at 1400 UTC. That means we do have legendary castles at the top of the hour. In the last couple of
Mhm.
weeks here, when we've been covering this time slot for Saturdays here on the Asia server, it's been some really good content. Normally, castle content kicks off about halfway through the show. So at the 30-minute mark of the primetime hour, we should start seeing potential castle fights between some larger forces and some smaller forces. They do tend to happen quite often here on the Asia server, like a group of 20 to 40 players taking a castle for themselves. So we'll see what comes our way today for the action.
Um,
Hopefully,
Head
though,
over to Super. Let me see what that is before I call you over, because we've got a raid banner in territory here with Idle running by KFPD in High Tree Cliffs. I don't think KFPD is going to stay. It looks like they are running out the zone. So Super Wob and Dove Egg are on their way out, leaving a potential fight in High Tree Cliffs, which looks like a free raid for the Flying Dutchman.
free raid, you say? Well,
Yeah, I don't think anybody's going to come to stop Maverick.
free raid, it could be what's happening over here. Actually, the their alliance tag TSB, there it is, did just scout GOA alliance heading towards their territory, so they are aware. The guy was in ZVZ gear as well, so maybe, just maybe, we may have a flat. Actually, no, there's no territory walls here, so this is going to be done in Dusty real quick.
Well, the Flying Dutchmen have decided to give up on the territory and are now following after the guys in PF. What? Yeah, those guys. KFPD. Sorry. We don't have Maverick though, so I'm trying to find who would be the POV over here. You have Super Wob and you do have Dove Egg.
Bogo said it's Maverick.
Oh, Maverick is on? Okay, he was not loading for me. Thank you.
Does not like I will come join you because nothing's going to be happening over here, albeit a raid. No zoning over here.
Yeah, still not zoning on in him. Okay. There we go. Finally loaded in on him. All right. Let's see if these guys do end up chasing each other down. It was some interesting roundabouts. Actually, no, I think that Super Wob's in the other zone. They left.
There's a blob sitting on the territory. This is KFPD's home zone, and they are here pillow cake for a defensive POV. Want to head on inside. Overcharges are ringing out here for both sides, so this should indeed be a little bit of action. KFPD will want their whole alliance here in zone, as they're only currently sitting on the 22 disarray debuff.
The rest of them are sitting on territory over in High Tree Cliffs and defending with a level 23 disarray themselves against the raid. It's still got a raid banner up. They're there for it. Yeah.
KFPD forced to split here to defend two of their zones. Look.
So, Robin, I was out here, and I don't think Bolt and PLP are actually going to be running this raid. They just are a large, significant bomb squad hanging out by the banner. I don't think that raid's happening. I think Super Wob and Kung Fu Panda are wasting their time.
Yeah, but they have to sit there anyway because the territory's been launched on. So until they're comfortable with that territory not going to be you know, easily claimed. They will just sit there probably for the next 5 minutes or so, maybe a little bit less, considering I believe there are still wolves standing, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, they could drop it in a couple minutes and come reinforce Pillowcake and Rescue Station here in White Cliff Expanse, because they're going to need it. The full force of idols staring at them. Though they do have tier 7 wolves here, so this is
A bit harder
not too
to
bad.
take, yeah. But it's going to take quite a mighty effort to prevent the Flying Dutchman from getting in. They had a pretty significant number of Dutchmen before. Yeah, 40 disarray. So even if both these guys group up, 223s, I don't know if they're going to be up to a 40.
They're going to need a little bit more help. Maybe the Horn of
look at the
Gondor's
disarray.
blasting. Obviously, KFPD will sound the horn through discords that there's a enemy force at the gates.
So 223s would be just about 102, and a level 40 is about 120. So they'd be close.
So a whole party extra for
Yeah.
Idol.
Yeah, and Idol's probably better.
Yeah, I would say so. Nice defensives. Great defensives coming out here from Idol. And a
Pillowcake
return
going
punch
down.
will take down Pillowcake. He's sleeping. I'll hop into free roam.
Dove Egg.
Dove Egg, I do see him over there.
You have Dove Egg as
Isn't it?
well as somebody else over there too. Super Wob's in the other zone.
Yep, Dove Egg. Our new POV here. Shield fortification sitting at 78% and dropping here. No signs of repairs though on the walls. The crystal on the gate still stands, but for how long, that is the question.
I keep hopping over to Super Wob, see what he's doing over there, see if he's leaving High Tree Cliffs yet. Nope, still hanging out tight on the territory. No banners are up. Guess they're just going to wait out the timer so that no banners can be raised for Conquest, right?
Yeah, they've still got 2 minutes to go. Dove Egg
Significant
slowly
group of
creeping.
TLP and bolts hanging out. I don't know if they're rats or a bomb squad. We'll see what happens throughout this fight. I'm going to head back to you guys over on Dove Egg.
Idol are just playing this smart, not trying to do anything ballsy or crazy here. Just hammering the walls and the gates here slowly but surely. Dove trying to find something there, but the defensives will shut that down. I think Idol will play this very aggressively here. At least for now, they do know that they have a numbers advantage once these walls fall. I think probably uncontested, we're talking about another 2 or 3 minutes to go. The crystal has been shattered here on the gate, and that will be the weakest point of the fortifications. The wall starting to crumble here as well. This is something that we don't see much of here on the Asia server, is fortification repairs. And I don't know why. It's very server dependent. We see a heck of a lot of it on the European server and a heck of a lot of it on the America server as well. But here on the Asia server, nope.
Nope, they don't care about walls.
They do not care whatsoever.
Siege warfare grew differently over here.
Indeed.
Yeah, this is just kind of weird. No bombs over the walls either, really, from Flower. They should be hitting finally something, but barely a tickle.
Yeah, Ido haven't been getting hit in a constant rotation, so all their defensives are up. So as soon as Dove Egg steps up, they know that somebody's coming, and they're just ready to press their buttons.
Right. I mean, they
Everything's,
gotta have
you know,
multiple
ready and
rotations on this.
ready to rumble.
Yeah, they got to get multiple rotations going, Robin. They have to do something. Standing here and just waiting to get hit is just waiting to get hit. There's 45 minutes left, and without that shield up, this wall would already be down. They've got max members hitting it with hammers and no pressure. KFPD's got to change their strategy.
Yeah, and we are now at the 15-minute mark, and there goes the gate just on time. Will reinforcements come in from the other zone? Was there a conquest banner raised in the zone next door? That is the question, Chosen.
I'm heading back over. Super Wob didn't see one just moments ago. Heading back, and he is in zone and running to this fight. He is that blob to the northeast. You see it moving pretty quickly to the west. It's going to come down over the top of the territory and join us. Now, Kung Fu Panda has had some very, very nice defenses over the last couple of weeks, so they could help this battle change, but I'm going to say, Robin, they've got an uphill fight on their hands, because this is going to be hard. Flying Dutchmen are very, very good, and they got an extra group of players. Regears are very close, though, for KFPD. That does help.
Does indeed, and we are right on to the final level of fortifications here. Reinforcements coming in. Kung Fu Panda have arrived on the battlefield. So it's going to be a constant wave, or it should be a constant wave of DPS output here from KFPD. Tier 8 fortifications standing here for the final level, as the gates here are that nice little tier 8 blue for the wood.
It looks like Super Wob is calling again today. Yesterday, somebody else had taken over for these guys. But today, Super Wob back on it. Really do like his catches. He's got some good ones. He's been playing this golem very well.
Great defensives, though, coming down from the behemoth players of Idol there. You saw that massive knockback effect interrupting that engagement there from KFPD. Dovegg, though, looking to see what he can go for, if anything at all.
Interesting situation here is that both Kung Fu Panda and Flower River are hitting in different areas for KFPD. So when Dovegg went south, we saw Super Wob go directly east.
Yeah, and finally KFPD putting some kills on the battle board there. 3 kills secured.
What they got to do is continue these rotations, hit in multiple areas, keep these guys on their toes. Don't let them get comfortable on these walls. They've got to do more than this. They had things going, but they've got to start really smacking these walls. Here's another very telegraphed bomb to the east. Very easy to see from Rescue Station. If you're going to do that, weave it in with something else. Wait until another group does something, and then after that's wrapping up, throw in your bomb squad. Leading with the bomb squad ain't gonna get shit done.
Dovegg has fallen. We'll switch to Super Wob.
Yep. Nice engagement to the east here by Super Wob. Gonna take down a few, but it's a trade here, Robin. As I'm looking like it was 3 to... Oh, God. Fenchy just went off.
Yeah, Fenchy doing work there, securing a handful of kills.
6 of them.
For KFPD.
Why do I feel like that's an energy shaper?
It's probably an energy shaper.
It's an energy shaper.
Of course it is. Super Wob. Gonna be looking for another one of those engagements here. Rescue Station making a play on the north side, burning a lot of defensives here, followed up here by Super Wob, and they do secure 1 kill. Wolves here. Still holding strong, at least for now. We do have one player from Kung Fu Panda repairing the walls. And he did just get full engaged on. Rescue Station gets shut down by the great arcane defensive play here on the northeastern side of our screen. Super Wob hasn't done anything yet. Just waiting for that opportunity to pounce here. Gonna be now the kill secured, but a little bit telegraphed, but it is what it is. And we have the first sections of walls down here on the final level. The wall just to the south side of our screen by the gate has fallen. An idle tank's already stepping up here to play a little bit aggressive.
They're not going to fool around here. They're going to probably make this pretty hard on the guys of Kung Fu Panda. We've seen them turtle up pretty hard. I don't think Idle wants to deal with that. I think they're just going to be aggressive and push. They've been doing that a lot lately. Oh, big headbutt there, Rob. Both sides getting a little bit bloody.
I have got connection problem.
Oh, you do? Well, that's okay. The connection is still good for me here. As Super Wobb's just holding his own here as a big bomb comes in from the Flying Dutchman. That's going to take out Super Wob. So he's not holding his own. He's holding re-gears. Oh, wow. That was nasty for both sides. Going to go ahead and find our other POV. I believe Dove Egg is still in hideout. Oh, no. No POV. I'm going over. Going to go into free roam for a little bit. Fogel, how's your connection over there? You're good?
I have just reconnected back in.
Okay. I will be a second. I got thrown off as we lost all of our POVs at once. Very good hit by the Flying Dutchman. Don't know what's going on over there. A little concerned for the guys. Maverick is still outside, though. Hasn't gotten his guys up to the third tier yet.
Pillow cake.
Pillow cake. Okay. But if you look to the south of Pillowcake, you can see a pile of corpses, Robin. That was a bomb squad coming in here from the Flying Dutchman. Absolutely blew up Super Wob and all of that, the group there of the Kung Fu Pandas. Just destroyed them.
Yikes. I mean, one thing that KFPD are going to have to try and deal with now is now that that breach in the fortification wall is done, these battle mounts up here just causing a ruckus, able to shut down any kind of engagement that is getting thrown Idle's way. And a second front on that northeastern side of the fortifications now broken as well. KFPD, this is the time to start thinking about playing off of that sentry mage. Drag your opponents in. You're not going to be able to do much here now that these fortifications are broken. Secure one kill here on the north side. I believe that may have been one of the secondary front callers there that did just go down. He did step up and golem, so maybe, just maybe. But the sentry mage in a perfect position here for KFPD. They just need their ballista to actually start demounting some of the beetles. The Bastion is irrelevant, my good sir.
Oh.
You need to focus the beetles. They are getting faux channels off, and they are the ones stopping engagements.
And, these are quite the push here. Look at all these battle mounts by Maverick and the boys. They have a full menagerie today. Jurassic Park in effect once again.
I am looking forward to watching the new one.
Don't watch any of the other big movies.
Nah.
Yeah. Don't disappoint yourself, please. Like, come on. As a person who loves movies, hearing about the ones you spend your time on just hurts my soul, man. Just hurts my soul. Maverick and the boys really putting up a lot of good fight here today. They've been looking very, very aggressive, very decent here on the tower. Pillowcake taking a lot of pressure. Guys behind him going down. He's going to get out of here because he's got his favorite little helmet, though.
Yeah, like this is going to be a faux sendage here on the north side of the tower. This is going to be messy. It's going to be bloody. KFPD. Done. It could be all she wrote here if Idle keep the pressure alive, and it looks like they are trying to do just that.
But they're sitting on the mage, dude. They're sitting on it, dude. Look at this.
DL there with a wind wall of a sentry, keeping KFPD locked in. And Pillowcake, he's wandering around, wondering what the hell he needs to do here.
He's going to grab these guys and bring them into the mage, and he's going to get something for it. A lot of members of both sides going down, but I don't know how long the Dutchman can stay here because they are standing on the mage. And it doesn't just hit 3 or 4 people, it hits everybody who's over there.
Yep, it is a massive AoE. You can see the health bar starting to go down here. Pillowcakes.
Bub guy is going to die here.
Like, Pillowcake, just get in there. Just stop
clump.
playing around on the
clump.
sidelines here. I know it's a bomb squad over here, but the Great Arcane... your DPS isn't with you. You play when your DPS are on the tower.
No, they're there.
Finally, the DPS connect.
They're there.
2
They're
kills
right behind
secured.
it.
But it is a bloodbath here on the tower. KFPD trying to hold on for dear life here, trying to restabilize.
They are working this,
Idle.
Robin. I'm impressed that on top of the tower here, they are holding their own. It is very hard to do. Flying Dutchman, too, throwing down a lot of heals and support, keeping their guys alive over on top of the mage for much longer than I expected them to. But you already see it. They have to fall back. They're starting to fall back. Look at this group over to the east. Every single one of them has damage dealt. This is starting to turn a little bit.
Yep. It is indeed a restabilization coming in here for KFPD, but for how long? Players getting that stuck bug again. Oh, a big hit on the western side. That is not
the whole thing
great.
is done. Yeah, Pillowcake. I think they're done. I'm going to go over to Super Wob, see if he's back. He is. He's on the eastern side of the tower. Still making some plays here. But that play over there looked real bad, Robin. That did not look good. That was 12 down for KFPD. And it shouldn't have happened.
Definitely not. And another blow coming in here, but the counter punch. Trying to come back for KFPD. Sentry Mage getting mixy, getting messy. Great Arcane shuts down Super Wob, stopping his Golem form. And DPS just slowly but surely chomping away at the health bars of KFPD. For how long can they withstand this? Another blow coming in on the north side of the tower, and it's going to be a wipeout here, and surely KFPD know that it's done and dusted here. They don't have much left in the tank, and Super Wob, he reads it. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Robin, we got some good action out of that one. Unfortunately, it's over. I thought these guys were going to be able to hold out a little bit longer. Still 30 minutes left on this, and the Flying Dutchman, very effective once again. Very effective as a single group going out there.
We're back to Maverick for cleanup.
Is there any cleanup?
Because there's still KFPD on the tower trying to do something. One single bar left though on the Sentry Mage. It is about to go down here. This territory will be raided, potentially launched on tomorrow.
Well, I hope so. I mean, actually, we won't be here to cover it if it does. Damn it. I do like it when we get to cover these territories when they get taken. It's been some pretty good content. Yesterday, we had really good content on the territories. We should have good content on the castles today, but I'm a little concerned we're going to see the big guys take 2 or 3 of them and everybody else just go to their own. Maybe just get one fight. It looks like
fingers crossed. We'll see. Both sides, by the way, dropping GGs in chat. Maverick dropping GG and dropping GG as he fell as the final player left alive here for KFPD.
Well played. I like to see that. We've seen some good sportsmanship here on Albion East in general. So.
Indeed we have. Well, let's have a little look.
Ooh,
Up in the north, Cutthroat did indeed raid and launch onto TSB. So the alliance that launched onto them today but no-showed got a little bit of taste of their own medicine as they have indeed launched Cutthroat onto Scuttlesink Marsh for tomorrow, and also their secondary territory, Everwinter Reach, has been raided as well, but not launched on. But main territory, Scuttle St. Marsh being launched on for tomorrow as well up in the north.
Well, get some good launches started this week. Maybe it'll really kick things off for when we return. We will be away next week, Robin. We won't be here. We're going to take a summer vacation, get a little bit of a break. I know Bogle has some things he needs to take care of. I understand that you have something you want to do on the weekend. Should be some good times. Good times, Robin.
Indeed, indeed. And when we come back, it's only going to be, what, 2 weeks left of the season?
Yeah.
So
They go fast now when there's only like 8. Well, I guess it's like 8 weeks, right? About that? 8 weeks for a season? 8.5? Get one extra day, maybe?
Yeah, somewhere around there. Yes.
I think it's like 2 extra days. I think it's like it starts on a Saturday and goes through the Monday. That's when the final scoring hits, right?
Yeah. Starts on the Saturday and then ends on a
Monday
on
at
Monday.
downtime.
Yeah, downtime.
Yeah, like you don't actually get the Monday, but that's when it finally ends. Sunday you can still score points. That's why we see people like chasing down the crystal spiders and stuff like that at the end of the season, doing everything they can to score those final points, trying to push back into the next ranking. But yeah, it should be good. It should be a good one. I don't think we're going to see any changes at the top, Robin.
No. Definitely not. I mean, over here, Sunset confirmed rank 1, Pinoy Flower confirmed rank 2. We may have a little bit of a skirmish for rank 3. Aguila did say that they're going for rank 3 if it is viable to do so. So Griffin Empire, watch out. Aguila could be coming for that spot. We'll wait and see.
Griffin Empire, one of the groups that is currently massed. I saw them with quite the mass in their hideout earlier today. See if they do come out and join us.
Hopefully the castles provide us a bit of content.
Hugh's usually one to go out there and bang.
We do. We have a raid banner up onto Fu's territory, by the way.
No, who's doing it?
It was CCTV, I believe, in Sunfang Dawn, because I hopped onto W79. They were zoning in, but Jimph and Lucky Ben are not online.
Oh, Lucky Ben is online.
Or was he in a static dungeon? Moving through?
Nope. I was just on. Oh, yeah, moving through a dungeon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was just on him, watching his whole group move around just a little while ago.
Cool. Porter with 2 eyes.
Yeah. All Rise is definitely on, and they're moving through one of the crypts.
That is the banner carrier there for CCTV in Sunfang Dawn. Time being.
Oh, you love this guy, huh? Caller is your favorite caller.
Yeah. So I was getting angry and I was smashing my keyboard when I was trying to type his name in.
Yeah, just pronounce it Kair, and he'll really hate it. Like we do with poor Simpy out there.
Well, talking to Simpy, currently sitting in Razor Rock Passage Castle, a couple of maps away from his zone that is currently about to get raided. No signs of movement here, so looks like these guys are just going to be sitting here going for castle content. Pinoy Flower still massing in hideout, 132 online for those guys for the time being.
Not bad. Jin and the boys are moving. Caller is heading out.
Okay.
Leaving that banner alone. What do we got next to them? What's directly to the south? Oh.
W79 freeway.
Okay. Oh, no, they were working together yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I meant like where are they going from here? Because they're leaving the zone. I would think it would be Battle Break Plain, but they're going the wrong direction. How do they? No, that's the wrong way.
No, that's the right way if they want to go for the castle. Battleborn plane not being under attack, though.
Oh yeah, okay. No, no, I see what I'm looking at the wrong zone. I'm like looking at the map next to it and going, but this isn't the way you go to get to that connection. You got to go northeast. So yeah, they'll go northwest out of here, and then they'll get to it. I think somebody's on the castle. It actually might have been Griffin Empire. Nope, nobody is here.
Yeah, three-way own it. It's not being attacked. They may look to rotate up towards Fu, as they are up in Rose Rock Passage at the moment. Let's see. It's like the game of like, do we go to them or are they coming to us? Do we just sit here and, you know, take hard castles that we've got already? You know, what's the dealio? And with 25 minutes still to go until the castles can be looted, maybe a lot of sitting on our hands and waiting to see what comes of it.
There's got to be some of that. I get the feeling there's going to be some of that. It's very quiet over here sometimes on Albion Asia. It's so weird because it started out as just the most aggressive server ever. Like in the beginning of this server, people just fought for no reason at all, just a fight. It was very cool to see. Unfortunately, it has very much changed over time as we've gotten these alpha forces that find the path of least resistance on their way to season victory and have been doing that now for, I think, 5 seasons, maybe 6 seasons in a row, where we have seen very little action up at the top. And it's kind of stifled action all the way through. We saw a similar thing happen on Albion Americas back before all the server splits. But it's rough right now, Rob. A little bit stagnant.
A little bit stagnant indeed. We have Gravebound Cliffs Castle showing as under attack at the moment. Hop into free roam. 51 to 150 showing in zone, and it looks like we do have a castle fight on our hands. I'll grab us a POV, and it's going to be Lanny. Initial engage here in defense. And the first gate has just fallen here. They were fighting. They just gave up the first gate. Oh. Yeah, I get what you're saying there, Bogle. (7-4) Wood Node also going live in 11 minutes in this zone. That is, you know,
that's pretty good. A 7-4, yeah. That would excite a couple of people, right? I mean, I know we don't get excited over 6-4. I was told that's not. It's not very, very cool.
Nah, 6-4 is just there.
But a 7-4, that's going to get somebody riled up. And here we go. We got some engagements coming in from the south side as Lanny tries to defend against Earn Money and the Joker Alliance. We've seen a lot of the Joker Alliance.
We have, in Joker do tend to split their forces up. They, you know, like to do their own thing. It definitely seems like that today because normally Joker, at least some of the other big groups of the Joker Alliance do show up in force here, but it looks pretty even in terms of, you know, each side here, which is quite nice. This castle normally does tend to attract the small to medium-sized groups, as we are very close to Martlock Portal, only a couple maps away. Nice little engagement though coming out here, but Joker handling it textbook perfectly with the 1-2 punch. No deaths on their side.
Well handled initially, well handled so far. Let's see how they can continue with this fight. Oh, Blue goes down outside. Rough engagement for him.
That was a deep death here. But Earn Money trying to fire back here. Can they secure anything? No, they do not. Defensive's coming down here for initial engage. Bomb Squad, though, for initial engage, going to be hitting that attack as well. Albeit their Bomb Squad is utilizing the Soul Scythe knockup into the Mist Piercers. Mist Piercers can be a little bit tricky, obviously. You know, very... you have to be very on point with all your shots to get kills. That's the issue. Because it's multiple fired shots and then everyone's on bow as well, so they all got to kind of shoot in the right direction to secure those kills. It's a little bit tricky, but when it does land, it hits like a freaking truck. So initial engage have done enough here to push away the attack, at least for now.
Like what we're seeing
like
from these guys.
We have a third party.
Yeah, I was going to say, hopefully this continues on as it looks like we're going to get a little bit more action out of this.
We do
have
need
a POV for Joker?
outside. Outside, we do have PDU for the third party that showed up here from the No Re Alliance.
Oh, we know them, yeah.
Now we'll click on this. Earn Money, very spread out here. Not allowing PDU any sort of clumpage. Nice hit here, though, and it will secure 2 kills for Earn Money. But
Yep,
can they
Joker doing
withstand
well.
the return?
Papaya here pushing down. I don't know if that was necessary to turn around. Could have kept the pressure on. A lot of people in the back of this party are looting Robin instead of pushing. This is showing you the inexperience of this ZVZ group. So many of the back line looting.
It's not what you want to see here. Very surprised that Initial Engage haven't left the castle to join the party here outside. Back and forth continue. Shallow engagements coming out.
Very slow engagements here. See if No Re comes down and gets anything on the backside site. Looks like there's a little bit of pressure down between those other 2 groups. Is that another group? Initial Engage? Zumba? Or Zuma?
That is the group
Zumba.
that was inside the castle.
Oh,
They
Zumba was
now
the group inside? Okay.
Team outside, but we do have another group. You can see that blob that just came in on the northeastern door. So we do technically have another group here.
It's coming
nice
fast.
Clumpage here, but the counter engagement coming in handled well by both sides right now. Not a single death occurring on that massive clumping engagement. And that blob's grown in size here. All sides are kind of panicking. Pidu, though, want to keep the pressure applied. He sprints forward. Can he find anything here? Joker, no, it's coming. Shallow engagement, headbutt engagement coming out here. Nothing to be found. Great defenses coming out here. The push continues. Giga coming in now on the north side of our POV. It is very messy here in Great Mount Custom. Like I said, this does attract these small to medium-sized groups here because we are so close to that Martlock portal. This is the zone to be if you're a group of 20 to 40.
Let's see how this next engagement goes. He's got a good lineup. Big clump in front. Natural clump showing up. Nice knockback. Going to slow it down, but he's still got it in front of him. He's got to stop walking into those purity ropes. You know you can see them a mile away. You don't have to walk into them.
So headbutt handled well, though, from No Re, keeping the pressure applied.
Nice
Giga
catch.
coming out on the northwestern side. They really need to be careful. No Re are the meat of the sandwich here. They want to keep this pressure applied here. Big clump. Earn money. They're holding on for dear life, but the health bars are dropping here. Giga cutting off the northwestern side as well, just on the corner of our screen here. Earn money, the meat of the sandwich. I got a feeling maybe Nori and Giga could be working together.
Well, honestly, it looked like they were working with Zumba. With the way they walked into the castle, it kind of like hung out with them at the castle, walked away from the castle. No engagement on castle. That's who it looked like they were working with. And maybe Nori is working with them as well, but like that would mean that everybody is working against these poor kids. 3-on-1.
See, we'll see what
That would
happens
explain
here.
why the Jokers are so dead.
Yeah, Joker's got put back in the pack. And yep, that's definitely friendly behavior there.
Yep, yeah, they're hanging out, telling each other how much they like each other. Hello, Twitch. Yep. Let's see what happens when we get back to the castle, as Zumba is still in a defensive position here. Most of them are kind of mounted up, though. Not real active. Let's see if we have scouts out. Yep, we have several scouts prowling. Giga's working their way back to the castle. But again, when I saw them before, they were just hanging out at the castle. I didn't see any spells thrown by either side. Doesn't mean they're not, going to fight, but we'll see. Here comes Nori. Nori walking right into the castle, not demounting. Standing right next to Zumba. I don't think there's any fight happening here.
Oh, initial engage RD mounting. We'll switch back to
If you hop over to
Lanny.
Lanny, you can, he was just standing here hanging out with Zumba. I mean, not Zumba, freaking Nori. Maybe not. Maybe they're coming in. Nori working their way in. Scrappy is walking his way over. Still no spells thrown. Only spells that I've seen so far have been from the NPCs. Scrappy is going to start smacking the wall, though. LT Ben was able to ride right through Nori with nobody attacking him, letting him back in. Same with Lyric.
Initial engage. Do lose 1 on the engagement here. Giga hammering the western side here. Nori on the eastern side. Initial engage. The meat of the sandwich.
Nori is leaving. They're mounting up.
Well, Giga still hammering that western side here. Initial engage, just waiting to pounce.
I get the feeling like this is one of those, we're all friends, but we're going to fight for the castle fights. The way that Nori just left. The way that Zumba was dealing with Nori while they were there. It wasn't like they were trying to fight them. And clearly, Nori and Giga were definitely working together before. There was no hostility. So I'm getting the feeling that this might be a semi-friendly fight, at least for the castle. Could be totally wrong, though. You never know what's going on with the politics of Albion Asia. It's very complicated.
Yeah, it's very complicated indeed. But the guys are fighting nonetheless, and Nori are going out the northwestern door. They may look to rotate to another castle. They have
Speaking of which, I'll go check those out.
What a way to go if they want to get to another castle in time. Stand Mount Ascent probably would be their closest one. They would be able to contest.
There is a fight also at Drivane Step. We have Three-Way actually running away at the moment from what looks like a massive battle. TLP currently... Nope, TLP fighting Three-Way. Three-Way now holds the interior. Bunch of people outside from Three-Way running. Idol, Pinoy Flower, everybody is here. This is going to be a wild battle. Wow. This might be better than what you have over there, and I don't think this one's going to last too long.
Who are you on?
Well, you've got TLP and Radiant. I don't know who we have for Radiant today. So you have TLP and Three-Way and Idol all in the same zone. So Pinoy Flyer, probably sit the fuck down. No, no 79 today.
No, he's on. He's in zone. He's riding away.
Oh, he's riding away? Okay. Sit the fuck down then?
Idol are running.
Sit the fuck down is also not in the fight. So 600 not in the fight. The fight is ongoing inside the castle with 3 different groups fighting for it.
Guess switch to Focal, but it looks like it's
no,
over
he's not
with.
in the fight. Yeah, he's not in the fight.
There.
He's outside. This is what happens when there's such massive hand holding. Yikes. Well, we didn't get much of that one. Peony Flower is going to go ahead and take this castle.
That's gonna be the end of that.
Wow. That was a massacre. I came in and everybody was still outside. It took about 40 seconds until everything was done.
We'll switch back to Lanny then to see if they're still holding the castle. They are.
I can't believe that ended so fast.
The gate.
Yeah, okay. Well held by initial engage. Giga kind of backed off quite a bit there.
Yeah, Giga a little bit scared to push in. It seems like initial engage will have in-zone regears. That will help them here. No read did zone back in, but they're heading now to the northeast door of the zone. Looks like they're not getting involved in the fight here. Lanny getting a little bit of a tickle. Wasted Chariot bubble defensive there. I don't know what that was from Giga. That is a massive defensive utilized for nothing.
I don't think it's going to hurt them too much.
It does look like maybe Nori are actually coming back to this fight, judging by the blobs here.
Yep, that's Papaya. Fuck. And they're coming back. Here comes Scappy.
They're going to go all the way to meet Giga outside, it seems like. A little bit mixy, a little bit messy here.
Yeah, they're hanging out on the backside of Giga. They're going to go all the way to the western side. They're going right back out.
Yeah.
They just came in, walked all the way around the eastern side of the castle, did a loop, and now they're going back out. Neat. Back to Lanny. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these guys are all friends. That's just way too weird of content. Yeah, weird.
Yeah, well, nice little engagement coming out here. Will secure 1 kill. Faux Flood coming in here. Initial engage. They nearly lose Casual Gamer. Pretty sure that was a 1 HP there. Cleric Cal saves the day. Both sides resetting. Lanny looking to play a little bit more aggressive here. Kidnap comes in. Pierce does come out. They cannot secure the kill as the Cleric Cal saves the day once again. Bomb Squad though making a play over the walkway there, and it does secure 2 kills onto Giga on the corner of our screen here. And no redoing that little loop there. I can see them on the mini map slowly creep around to the eastern side of the castle once again. like sides stopping their engagement once again. We also have the Waku Alliance now. Reject, Snow, Bandit mixture of them coming in. That's the other blob with a 13 disarray in zone. So we've got Nori, Giga. We also have. Yeah, I don't. There's too many groups in zone now. I don't think no one's going to fight. Yep. Everyone's just kind of mounted up, running around. We got LOTR Alliance here as well with the Bobcats. That's another group now. So I think there's like 5 or 6 different alliances in zone riding around trying to figure out what the hell's going on here in Gravemount Cliffs. And what is happening? A lot of nothing. Well, Waku are the ones coming in here on the eastern side. Lanny with an engagement right off the rip, and they do secure a kill. Nice little time freeze coming in. Waku starting to pull out near enough instantly here. Lanny blinking forward, a double blink forward with the kidnap. Not going to find much there, unfortunately, with the Golem engagement. Resets coming in. We do have that other group, it looks like, fighting outside the castle as well now. An initial engage have been known to sit inside and not really move. The LXD would be a better POV for outside for now. Or folk hiding. Maybe faux running and mounting up here. Hey, welcome back.
I sneezed earlier and I forgot to unmute, and I've been talking this whole time.
How angry were you while I was casting, talking over you every time?
No, you were fine. No, I was just like, I was a little confused why we didn't go to Schnell yet. And then you said Schnell is a better point of view outside. And I was like, yeah, he is. I've been saying, oh, I'm muted. Okay. All right. That makes sense.
Plastic.
Yep. I woke up this morning with a tickle in my throat, and it's been getting me all morning. Bogle, too, apparently. Everybody's getting a little.
Bogle's sick. He's got his allergies going. Not great. Another blob coming in on the northeastern door. Another alliance, the TME Alliance, now coming in to make it our 7th alliance to come into zone here to try and claim this castle off initial engage. Are they going to do it? Is anyone going to be able to claim the castle here from Lenny and the boys? That is the question. With less than a minute to go, I don't think so, unless it is a hero smash through Suicide Alley. That is going to be the only way to do so. We'll switch back to Lenny for now, because TME are starting to make their way into the castle here. And you're not going to be able to do that in the future once patch 4 arrives. We do have changes coming in with patch 4. The NDA balanced patch notes were applied. If you have a disarray debuff and you get dismounted, force dismounted off your mount, you will not receive the CC immunity effect.
Oh, no immunity.
That
Okay.
you currently get if you have a disarray debuff in zone.
Oh, that nice.
So yesterday, not yesterday, maybe the day before, because I wasn't here yesterday, when we were watching EU, and they kept dismounting those tanks inside of them, and then the tanks would just chain CC them. And I was getting real mad because they kept demounting the tanks that were riding into them. Yeah, that wouldn't really work anymore. You're not going to have that immunity effect applied when patch 4 goes live.
Well, we've got action finally on Lanny as he starts taking down another group, the TME Alliance. Hakuna Matata here in zone. I think everybody else is left. Nope, we've got big kills behind. Zentu doing work. Jesus.
What is the zone? Another blob coming in, by the way.
That's no re and Pock.
Nope, that's three-way
the
and
kills down
new
below, sorry.
Boom Bap.
No, I'm talking about the kills below that we had from the group going into the back sign of TME was re. No re.
Alrighty. We do have a
got
POV
everything
there for TME.
Apparently there was some friendly fire.
Energy Shaper Beam comes in here. TME soaking up. Three-way now getting Mixie into the backlines. It is an absolute bloodbath as all sides just clash into each other. And what a zone Gravemound Cliffs has been today. Our POV does not get a hill on the way down. We're going to have to find a new one. As...
Oh, mine just went down too. Oh, gosh. I went to another one. Everybody's dying.
It is just a constant wave of deletion. I am in free roam right now.
Scappy. Scappy is here. Scappy is a good POV.
Scappy it is. Oh, new Boom Bop just got deleted by the initial engaged bomb squad.
Holy cow.
The Miss Piercer Sosive combo there, killing a massive amount of combat looters. I was still sitting in free roam, typing out Scappy, so I got to see it.
Energy Shaper went wild there. Oh.
Well, here we go. Scappy, Nori. Soaked up well here from Nori on the first engagement. Looking for a potential shallow return engagement. No, they're not going to do anything. They're going to kite away. Energy Shaper from Peter V2. Anything on the kill feed? No, nothing at all, unfortunately. We got the mount ups from Scappy.
I do love the conversation in local right now. Apparently one group hit another group when they weren't supposed to. They feel really bad about it. They've apologized like 5 times. Apparently their shot caller is blind and couldn't tell who he was attacking. They're really sorry about it. Real sorry about it.
Love that. Does look like this... Oh. Lord of the Rings have just dismounted. So have three-way.
Back to Lanny? Yeah, back to Lanny.
Lord of the Rings mounting back up to the west.
Now Lanny's back inside the castle, and whoever is fighting outside, that's three-way. That would be 2 AO. That guy. For three-way.
Okay. There we go.
But like staying here is probably going to work for about like 30 seconds before the fight is somewhere else.
Yeah, a lot of moving parts here. Couple kills of rats. We are 5 minutes over the time. The castle is not in play anymore. That has been looted. Of course, initial engage holding strong throughout the whole entire time period here. During their objective. And it does look like it's kind of just cleanup crew now, with initial engage not coming outside the castle. and Lord of the Rings heading northwest here. I think we can call it here for the Asia War Report.
Yeah. We're going to head out until 18 UTC. We'll be back with the Albion Europe War Report, followed by a 20v20 show on the America server where you guys are all invited to join up and play alongside the casters. Tazik and Lupak will be here, each leading a team of 20 in 20v20 deathmatch. It's a lot of fun. There are prizes given away throughout the show, as well as prizes for everybody who participates. So thank you guys for watching this Albion Asia War Report. It was a very interesting battle at the end here. Still don't know what's going on, but we will be back at 18 UTC with another one. Thank you guys for watching. See you soon.
Adios.